You that a simple 10 cent coin from Ireland could be worth millions, even in bad condition. Stay tuned, because some of these rare euro coins are hiding incredible secrets that most people completely ignore. First up, the 10 cent 2004 Éire coin from Ireland is one of the most interesting everyday circulation coins in the euro system, and when found in bad or heavily circulated condition, it tells a much deeper story about real-world usage, economic life, and the journey of money through countless hands and places. This coin was issued just a couple of years after the euro was officially introduced in 2002, making it part of the early generation of euro coins that replaced older national currencies like the Irish pound. The obverse side of the coin proudly features the traditional Irish harp, which has been a national symbol of Ireland for centuries and represents cultural identity, history, and pride. Alongside the harp, the word Éire appears, written in the Irish language, and the year 2004 marks its production. The reverse side shows the standard European design with the denomination 10 cent and a map of Europe, symbolizing unity among Eurozone countries. When discussing a coin in bad condition, it is important to understand what that really means in numismatics. A badly conditioned coin is one that has experienced heavy wear due to continuous circulation. Over time, such a coin loses many of its original details. On a 2004 Éire 10 cent coin, this might mean that the harp strings are no longer sharply visible, the smooth fields of the coin are scratched or dull, and the inscriptions may appear faded or partially erased. The edges can become worn down from constant friction with other coins, and the once shiny golden surface may turn dark, spotted, or uneven due to oxidation and exposure to moisture, oils, and environmental elements. Some coins may even have minor dents, bends, or corrosion spots if they have been subjected to harsh conditions. The material used to make this coin is known as Nordic gold, which is a special alloy made primarily of copper, along with aluminum, zinc, and tin. Although it has a gold-like appearance, it contains no actual gold. This alloy is chosen because it is durable, resistant to corrosion, and cost-effective for mass production. However, even Nordic gold is not immune to the effects of time and usage. In bad condition coins, you may notice discoloration ranging from dull brown to dark patches, especially if the coin has been exposed to humidity or improper storage conditions. Dirt and grime can accumulate in the recessed areas of the design, further reducing the coin's visual appeal. From a market value perspective, a 2004 Éire 10 cent coin in poor condition is generally worth only its face value, which is 10 cents. Collectors usually prefer coins that are in uncirculated or mint condition, where all details are crisp and the original luster is intact. However, this does not mean that worn coins are completely without interest. Some collectors, especially beginners, use circulated coins as affordable entry points into the hobby. Additionally, if a coin has a rare minting error, such as an off-center strike, double die, or unusual flaw, it can become valuable regardless of its worn state. Error coins are relatively rare and often attract attention in the numismatic market. Another important factor is historical significance. The 2004 coin comes from a period when the euro was still relatively new, and people across Europe were adapting to. In Ireland, this transition marked a major shift in economic identity, moving away from the traditional Irish pound to a unified European system. Each worn coin from that time carries a piece of history, having been used in daily transactions such as buying food, paying for transport, or exchanging goods and services. In this way, a badly worn coin becomes a silent witness to everyday life over many years. Collectors also consider the concept of grading, which is the process of evaluating a coin's condition. Coins in bad condition typically fall into lower grades such as good G, very good VG, or fine F depending on how much detail remains visible. A 2004 EUR 10 cent coin in very poor shape might be graded as good, where only the basic outline of the harp and some lettering can still be identified. While such grades are not highly valued in terms of price, they are still recognized and categorized within the collecting community. Storage and handling play a crucial role in the preservation of coins. Many coins end up in bad condition simply because they were kept in pockets, jars, or exposed to air and moisture for long periods. For collectors, it is recommended to store coins in protective holders, albums, or capsules to prevent further damage. Cleaning a coin, especially using harsh chemicals or abrasive methods, is generally discouraged because it can permanently damage the surface and reduce its value even more. Even a worn coin should be left in its natural state to maintain whatever authenticity and character it still has. In a broader sense, the value of a coin is not always determined solely by its monetary worth. A 2004 EUR 10 cent coin in bad condition may not make you rich, but it holds educational and sentimental value. It can serve as a starting point for learning about European currency, Irish culture, and the basics of coin collecting. For some people, it may even have personal significance if it was found during travel, received as change in a memorable moment, or passed down from someone else. In conclusion, the 10 cent 2004 EUR coin in bad condition is more than just a worn piece of metal. It is a representation of history, culture, and everyday economic activity. While its financial value may be minimal, its story is rich and meaningful. For collectors and enthusiasts, even the most worn coins have a place in a collection, reminding us that every coin has a journey, and every mark or scratch is a part of that journey. Next up, the 10 cent 2005 RF coin from France is a widely circulated yet historically meaningful piece within the euro system, and when found in bad or heavily worn condition, it becomes an interesting example of how everyday money evolves through years of real-world use. The letters RF on the coin stand for République Française, representing the French Republic, and they are a key identifying feature of French euro coins. On the obverse side, the design typically features a stylized sower, la semuse, a classic French symbol of progress and agriculture, along with the year, 2005, and the RF initials. This design reflects France's artistic tradition and national identity, connecting modern currency to historical imagery. On the reverse side, like other euro coins, the 10-cent piece displays the common European design showing the denomination and a map of Europe, symbolizing unity among Eurozone nations. When discussing a 2005 RF 10 cent coin in bad condition, we are referring to a coin that has undergone significant wear due to years of circulation. These coins often pass through thousands of transactions, used in markets, public transport, shops, and daily purchases, leading to visible deterioration. In such a condition, the fine details of the design may be partially or almost completely worn away. The image of the sower may appear faded, with only the outline still visible, and the RF letters might be less sharp or slightly blurred. The edges of the coin can become smooth or flattened due to continuous friction against other coins and surfaces. Scratches, dents, and small marks are common, and the coin may have accumulated dirt or grime in recessed areas, giving it a darker or uneven appearance. The coin is made from an alloy known as Nordic gold, which includes copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. This material gives the coin its golden color, but over time, especially in poor storage or heavy usage, it can lose its original shine. In bad condition coins, the surface may appear dull, discolored, or even spotted. Exposure to moisture, sweat, and environmental pollutants can accelerate this process, sometimes causing oxidation that results in darker patches or a slightly rough texture. Despite its durability, Nordic gold is not immune to the effects of long-term circulation, and the condition of each coin depends heavily on how it has been handled and stored. From a collector's point of view, the value of a 2005 RF 10 euro cent coin in bad condition is usually very low, often equal to its face value of 10 cents. Most collectors prefer coins in uncirculated or near mint condition, where all design elements are clearly visible and the original luster is preserved. However, even worn coins can hold interest under certain circumstances. For example, if the coin has a rare minting error, such as an off-center strike, double impression, or unusual defect, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. Error coins are highly sought after because they are uncommon and unique, and their value is determined more by rarity than condition. Another factor that adds importance to such coins is their historical context. The year 2005 falls within the early years of the euro, a period when European countries were still adjusting to a shared currency system. France, as one of the founding members of the Eurozone, played a major role in this transition. Coins from this era represent not just monetary value but also a significant shift in economic and political integration across Europe. A worn 2005 RF coin may have traveled across different regions, passed through countless hands, and been part of everyday life during this important period, making it a small but meaningful artifact of history. In terms of grading, coins in bad condition are typically classified in lower categories such as good G, very good VG, or fine F. A heavily worn 2005 RF 10 euro cent coin might only show the basic outlines of its design, with many details missing. While such grades are not highly valued in the market, they are still recognized and cataloged by collectors and numismatists. Each grade provides a standardized way to describe the coin's condition and helps in comparing it with others. Proper storage is essential if you want to prevent further deterioration. Coins left in open environments, pockets, or mixed with other coins are more likely to suffer damage. Collectors recommend using coin holders, albums, or capsules to protect coins from air, moisture, and physical abrasion. Cleaning a coin is generally discouraged, especially with harsh methods, as it can remove the natural surface and reduce any potential collector value. Even a coin in bad condition should be preserved carefully to maintain its authenticity. Beyond monetary value, there is also educational and sentimental value. A 2005 RF 10 euro cent coin in poor condition can serve as a learning tool for understanding coin design, materials, and the effects of circulation. For beginners, such coins are often the first step into the world of coin collecting, offering an affordable way to explore the hobby. They can also hold personal meaning if they were found during travel, received as change in a memorable moment, or kept as part of a collection. In conclusion, the 10 euro cent 2005 RF coin in bad condition may not be worth much financially, but it carries a rich story of use, history, and cultural identity. It reflects the daily lives of people who used it, the economic changes of its time, and the craftsmanship involved in its creation. While collectors may seek higher grade examples, even worn coins have their place, reminding us that every coin, no matter how damaged, has a journey and a story worth appreciating. Please like and subscribe to my channel.